Now, what's the first thing to do? This is a question. What's the first thing to do? This is a question paper. What's the first thing to do?
Write your journal in capital
The
letters.
name of
The
the company.
Write the
name of the entity. I will blow your head. I've told you. When you mess up, I'll give it to you front and back. Eva Otre, right? You write the name of the entity. You underline it neatly in the center of the answer script. Or at the center, you write the name of the entity there, Eva Otre. Yes, what's the next one?
Journal entries.
Where do you find that? Where do you find that from?
A. Question.
You go
Requirement
to
A.
read the requirements. A. You can write journal entries in capital letters or in lower cases or in sentence case. Then what do? You draw your table. What do you use to draw your table?
Pencil.
pencil.
Pencil. Then what do you write here? You can write particulars. You can write details. You can write description. Then you write your debit here, your credit there, your currency sign, your currency sign. Then you double underline. What next?
You do same for the B too.
What's same for the B? What do I do to the B? Yes, what do I do for the B? Quick.
Withdraw your
Suspense
suspense account.
account.
Yeah, you write B. You draw the T, the transaction table or the T account, and write what? Suspense in the center or at the center of the T table. That should be on the next page. Then you put your currency signs there. Currency signs there. Yes, let's continue. What next?
We start reading the
Is that doing what?
I'm referring the question.
All right. Elizabeth, read for me. Let's be quick. Let's be quick. I have a lot of things to do. Elizabeth,
I'm referring Elizabeth.
is Emefa here? Okay. Whoever should read, let's read. Let's finish it quickly.
Okay. Eva Oche is a sole trader with a small business. The trial balance extracted at 30th June 2022 did not agree. The credit exceeded the debit by 6,550 Ghana cedis, and the difference was entered in the suspense account.
Hold on. So where would you record that figure?
debit account in the suspense account.
Debit. So the shortage, where there's a shortage, that's where you record it. So what do you write? Difference, right? How much is it? 6,550. Put a comma. Continue. What next?
A detailed examination of the books was undertaken and the following matters were uncovered. 1. Sales returns has been understated by 16,350 cedis, and the corresponding entry was correctly entered.
Okay. So what kind of error is that?
Error of
I will
casting.
Casting. Does it affect the agreement of trial balance or it does not?
It does.
So since you know that error of casting affects the agreement of trial balance, there is some of the steps you skip them. Are you getting it? Are you getting it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go. Let's go with the steps. Step 1.
Identify the accounts involved, which is sales
Which accounts are involved?
Sales returns account.
Are you all following?
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Customer.
So there will be a certain customer because the sales are made to a customer.
Mm.
They didn't mention it, but we assume there is, which is true. Step 2.
Record the entries per the transaction.
Okay. Don't approve this lady. She hasn't paid. Don't approve it. Sales return has been understated by what? 6,350. And the corresponding was correct. Okay, yes, let's go. Record the entries by the transaction. So how do we record the entry?
You record the 16,350
I
in the sales.
said when it's an understatement or undercast, do we record the figure?
No.
No. When it's an overstatement or overstatement, we record it. Understatement means that the whatever money is in the account is a shortage by 16,350. So you have to bring it back. You have to come and add up to it. Are you getting it?
Yes.
So if there's an understatement, don't record the figure because the error is that whatever figure is there, it has been short-changed by 16,350. So you have to come and add back 16,350 to that account, that whatever money is there. But if it's an overstatement, it means that it's an excess. You have to take it out. Are we okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So it says that the sales returns has been understated by 16,350. So record the entries per the transaction. We cannot record it, but then, okay, we cannot record it. So the two account, which one has the error?
Sales
Sales
returns account.
returns.
Yes.
Now the next question is that does the error affect um does the error affect the agreement of the trial balance or does not?
It
It
does.
does.
It does. Okay. If it does, what do we do?
We use suspense to correct it.
So we use suspense. We bring suspense here. We use suspense to correct it. Meaning that this one is correct. If this is the error, sales return is the error account. This one is correct. We don't touch it. We want to deal with the error account. Okay. Then the next one that so how do we correct it? Now let's just correct it. How do we correct the sales returns account?
Oh,
Mute them, mute them. Yes, how do we record the sales returns account? How do we correct it?
so we debit the sales returns account.
Okay, yeah. We debit the sales returns account, right?
Yes.
Good. With how much?
16,350.
We debit the sales returns account 16,350. This 16,350, if it's on the debit side, where will we record it in the suspense account?
Credit side.
Are you good?
Yes.
This 16,350, where is it going to? Which account
Sales
is the
return.
16,350 going to?
Sales return.
Or where is it coming from? It's coming from the sales
Sales
returns. This 16,350 in the sales returns account, where is it coming from?
Things.
sales return.
Suspense. Right? So this suspense is a mini account suspense. Let me go to the mother account suspense. Where is in which side or on which side of the suspense account was the entry made? Debit or credit?
Credit.
Credit.
So I come to suspense account, credit side. I write what? Sales returns
Sales
account.
return.
How much was it?
16,350.
Then I'll ask these two accounts, the sales returns and the sales returns and the suspense. Which one of them has a debit balance? Has a
Sales.
debit entry.
Sales returns.
Sales returns has a debit entry. Do you agree?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll go to the journal and I write sales returns account. How much is it?
16,350.
16,350. Then I write what account? Suspense.
Suspense.
Slant it. 16,350. Okay, let's go. What next? So that's working one. I'm done. Let's go to working two. Quickly. We have after two, we have four more.
Sales return has been an amount of 490 Ghana cedis cash received from a customer was debited to the customer's account and credited to the cash account.
All right, let's go. What's the first step?
Identify the account
By
involved.
the county.
What are the accounts involved?
Pass.
Cash,
Cash
good.
account.
Cash
What
account and
else?
Customer
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 account.
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 Good. Customer account.
That's it.
Yes, what next? Are you
Record the
writing?
entries per the transaction.
Yes.
Yes.
You be like a lady I know. She's doing masters, and when I'm teaching, seminar, I'm watching and taking screenshots. Plenty calculations, so she's listening to the calculations I'm writing. She's taking screenshots, and I gave her an assignment, and she failed, and I gave it to her. I chastised her. How can you be doing calculation and instead of writing, you are in your room. Instead of writing, you are taking screenshots. Yes, yes. What's next?
Record the
Record
entries per
the
the transaction.
Okay, so let's look at the transaction and record the entries. Yes, what do you have?
190
What does
and
490 done?
cash from the customer was debited to the customer's account
So how do you do it?
and credited to the cash book.
So how should we treat it? So what should I write?
Write the 490 at the credit
Ah,
side of the cash book
credit side of the cash book.
and at the debit side of the customer's account
Okay, so this 490, where is it coming from?
from the cash
The cash
book,
book.
Cash. This 492, where is it going to?
the customer's
Customer.
account.
So this is how according to the transaction, this is how it is in the transaction.
Mm,
This is how it is. What's the next step?
Identify the account with error.
Okay, so which account has the error? Read the transaction and remember the Alice.
an amount of 190 cash received from a customer was debited to the customer's account and credited. The customer's account.
Now watch. This is a cash account. The cash account, like the bank account, if the business keeps the record. The debit side and the credit side of the cash. The debit side is used for receipts, the cash account. And the credit side is used for what? Payments.
Payment.
So whenever money is coming into the business and the person pays cash, they have to record it on the debit side. Why on the debit side? Because the cash account, it is an asset. Cash, those who know about the preparation of the financial statement, when it gets to the balance sheet, preparation of the financial statement, when you get to the balance sheet, don't we write cash under current assets?
We do.
Bank and cash, don't you write them under current assets?
We
We
do.
do.
That's it here. That's here. So cash is an asset when it's coming in. But when the cash is reducing, we pay out to reduce the cash volume here. Are you good? So under the
Yes.
Alice, cash falls under assets. So long as money is coming in to the business, it's an asset. So cash is there, current asset. But whenever we want to reduce the cash, then we pay some out. So when we want to reduce the cash, we go to the credit side. That is the payment part. Are we good? So whenever the business is receiving money, we record it on the debit side because it's the receipt side of the cash. Where the business is paying money to reduce the cash, we go to the credit side so that we can subtract how much is paid from what is there, what is on the debit side. Are we good?
Yes.
So
Yes.
cash is an asset. It has a debit balance. So when we are receiving, it's an asset. When we are paying, it goes to the credit side. Are we good?
Yes.
Yes.
Now go to the question and tell me what we should do. Go read the transaction. Quick, quick, quick.
An amount of 490 Ghana cedis cash received from a customer was debited to the customer's account and credited to the cash book.
So which of the accounts have error? That's where we are.
Count.
Identify the account with error. Which of them has the error? E. Okay, hold on. Hold on. What should be the correct entries?
The
I just
cash received.
Mm-hmm.
The cash received should be debited.
Good. If the cash should be debited because it's received. Look at the word received. Received, received, received. Where is it? You to open. Let me highlight it. It doesn't want to open. Let me use it here. It was received. They said it was received. Watch. An amount of 5,000 is cash received. And I said that cash, you have receipts and payment sites, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you have received and payment sites and somebody has paid money, and the business has received money from the customer, won't they record it on the debit side?
No.
But they record it on the credit side. So it's an error. All right.
Yes.
So if they are to record a 490 on the debit side, how should they be recorded in the customer's account?
It should be credited.
Credit
It
side.
It
should
should be
be
credited.
credited.
So both of them are errors.
Yes.
That's what I wanted you to do. So that's how you see that there are errors because you need to understand the transaction. An amount of 490 cash has been received from a customer and was debited to the customer's account. But it is the business which received the 490. So in the cash book, they have to debit it. Why should they debit it into the customer's account? That's an error in the customer's account. And credited to the cash account. Oh, no, 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 no. The cash account should rather be debited. And the customer's account, and if the cash account is being debited, then the customer's account will be credited. That's how it should be. But they've changed it. Are we good?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good. So what stage are we now? Now, if you identify the account with errors, that both of them have errors. What is the next step?
Ascertain whether
Ascertain.
the agreement of the trial balance.
So the error, the current state of the errors, do they affect the agreement of the trial balance?
No.
No.
Mm.
Joe, why? Joe, why?
So, can I ask the question again? My line keeps breaking. Can I ask
And
again?
you two keep breaking. I'm going to ask it again.
No.
I'm going to ask it again.
Yes.
Does the errors or do the errors affect the agreement of the trial balance or they don't?
They do.
They don't.
Joe, be careful.
No, sir, it's
Okay, yes, yes. Who do they or they don't? Yes, quick.
They don't,
Why?
because one has a credit balance and another has a debit.
I have told you, you have to look at the double entry. One has a credit, one has a debit. So that's the first point. What next?
And then the figures are also
The
the same.
figures are the same.
Simple. They don't. You just saw that they've changed. No, you said they do. I wish you were closer to me. I'd have given you Rabona. You know Rabona in football.
Pocket.
I'd have given you Rabona. Or I'd have given you what's the name? This one.
Attack.
This football penalty. Pananka. Is it Penanka or Pananka? I'll give you Penanka.
And Penang.
Penanka, yeah, it's Penanka. It's the name of a player. He invented that penalty style.
yeah.
I would give you Penanka in your head. In your head, I'll give you Penanka in your head. Okay. So that's what we are saying. Don't look at whether there are errors. The errors, there are two. One affect the agreement, the other do not affect, or the other does not affect. How do you know they affect or they do not? One, you have to check. Was there a complete double entry? Was there a debit? Was there a corresponding credit? No matter which account they are, was there debit and credit? There was. Here, there was. Was the amount involved the same? If they are the same, then it's an error, all right, but it doesn't affect the agreement of the trial balance. Assuming there was a debit and credit, and one was 490 and the other was 500, are the figures the same? They will affect. They will affect. But here, the errors here are that they were recorded in different accounts. the different accounts were not properly, credited and debited. The double entry rules were not properly done. But then they've done double entry. The figures are the same. So they are errors, all right, but they don't affect the agreement of the trial balance. Are we good?
Yes.
Good. So if they do not affect the agreement of the trial balance, what do we do? We correct without a
Yes, without
suspense.
using suspense.
You go and forget and be writing what you want there. You've been told it will be in the exam, so you cannot afford to fail. So we correct it without using the suspense. Let's correct it. So in the cash account, what's the correct entry in the cash account?
Debit.
It should be debited, right?
Yes.
So this 490, where will it be coming from?
Customer
Customer.
account.
The customer. Pay attention. Oh. And in the customer account, what should it be recorded?
Credit.
490, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where will this 490 be going to?
Cash.
Cash account.
Cash. But
Cash.
watch, we have 490 here minus 490. What would the account be?
0.
Zero.
We have 490 here minus 490 there. What would the account become?
0.
Zero.
Have you corrected the error?
No.
No. So what do we do?
Um,
We bring another. This is called error. This is called the error of what? Complete reversal. You reverse everything. I'll use another way. So here is what? 490. You repeat 490 again. Where is it coming from? Customer. Then you
Customer.
go to the double entry. Credit side. 490 in the customer. Where is it coming from? Cash.
Cash.
So at the end, how many figures were recorded on the debit side?
2.
5,880, right?
Yes.
yes.
580, right?
Yes.
That's it. So I've corrected the error. The first 490 will cancel this one. Then the new entry. The first 490 will cancel this one. Then the new entry. I've corrected the error. Alternatively, I could have done it this way. Cash accounts, watch. Customer accounts. Then the error here was customer, 490. The error here was cash, 490. Because I've seen that they are not on the right side of the account. And if I should write only 490 here, it will first cancel it before I write another one. I could just double this 490, multiply by 2, which will give me 580.
You have no call credits in your.
Yes.
Hi. 9. Then this 580 will cancel. Where will this 580, where will it be coming from? Customer. Then
Customer.
I'll come to the customer, write 580 on the
Sir,
credit side. Let me
sir,
finish. Let me finish.
please, are you
I'll write
citing an example or something?
what?
Are you citing another example or something?
No, I'm using a different method. I'm saying, since I know the 490 here, if I record 490 on the debit side, like the first one, it will cancel off the 490 and it will give me a zero account. After which I have to bring another 490. Why don't I just double the figure and write it there at once? Right? So 580, though it's 490, I'll just double it. And I write on the debit side. Why? Because out of this 580, hey, is it 580?
No,
It's not
it's supposed to be more.
980.
Yeah.
I'm not using calculator, I'm using my brains. So 980. And this what? 980. 980. So this 980. This 980. So when I double this 900, when I make it 490 times 2, usually give me 980. 490 from the 980 on the debit will pay for the 490. The balance will be what? 490. So let's see. That's this error of complete reversal. So watch. Between the debit side, the cash account, between the debit side and the credit side, which one has the higher value?
Debit side.
The debit
So
side.
let me leave a space underneath each. I write 990 here. I'll come and write what? 990 here. So the debit side is complete, right? But the credit side, is it complete? 490 plus what to give me 980?
490.
490. So I write 490 here. This 490, I'll call it balance carried down. Opposite direction. Balance brought down. How much is it? 490.
490.
So you could see that at the end of the work, the balance brought down has had a what? 490, which should be the actual money on the debit side. Are you good?
Yes.
The customer account, 990 on the other side, which is from the cash account, the same double entry. Let me balance off. 980 is the higher of value between the two sides, and it's on the credit side. So the credit side, and the 980, it's okay because they're higher. But on the debit side of the customer account, I'll need to add another 490. That is the balance carried down. Opposite side, balance brought down. What does the balance carry down? 490. So now I've had a customer value here, here, here. Because for the first example, the first 490 will cancel the 490 on the credit side and it will be zero. So I have to introduce another 490 there. Are you getting it?
Yes.
The customer account, the first 490 will cancel the debit side 490. The first 490 on the credit side will cancel the 490 on the debit side. Then that will give us zero. I have to do another 490. That's what I'm correcting. So in all, how many 490 did I send to the debit side of the cash account? 980. Twice of it. In all, in the customer account, how many 490 did I send to the credit side of the account? Twice of it, 980. So it's balanced. We have here to be debited. We have here to be credited. The amounts are all the same. No suspense involved. This is called the error of complete reversal. Are we okay?
Yes, please.
So now, let me go into my journal. You use one method, though. You use one. You can either use the first one, but don't record only 490 because you are correct. We are writing the figures we used to correct. We are not repeating the error. We are writing down figures we used to correct the error. So we use first 490 to correct the first 490, which was an error, then brought back another 490. So in all, we've used 980 cities to correct that 490 error, and then also correct the error of recording the right 490 on the debit side. If you don't understand the first part, I've proved it on the second, or in the second method I used. So you can choose any of them. But in exams, don't don't show balance carried and don't do that. Just double the figure and write on the credit side. That's all. I only have to balance off to show you that it's correct. Are you okay? So in exam, just do it this way. Cash accounts. If this is what customer, if the error is 490 here, double it. When you double it up, you're gonna have 990 here. This will be what from customer, 990 customer. Then you come to customer accounts. You have here 490. Where is this one coming from? Cash. Double it, 990 cash. This is how you leave the answer. That's it. That's all. I only did the second step. I only did the second step to prove to you that it is correct. I only did this step to prove to you that it is correct. By next exam, you can do the first one or the last part. Don't balance off to show anyone anything. They just want these figures. They want these figures. These are the figures they want. Those are the figures they want. Are you good? Are you good?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Hey, you're writing tomorrow if you've forgotten. I'm reminding you. So the two accounts, they're between the cash and the customer. Which one has the corrected debit entry?
Cash.
Cash. So we go to the journal and record cash accounts. How much was it?
980.
Then we slant it. We leave an indent. We indent it. Customer account, 980, credit side. Being error of what? Complete reversal entry now corrected. That's it. We good?
Yes.
Good. We have 4 more. Let's finish it quickly. I'm getting tired. 3. Do you understand it?
Yes.
Well, when I finish, I'll quickly upload it on the channel. Then you go and watch. You can watch it. We've done the theories. The theories are the correction of errors and the types. Those are theories. We've done other theories such as the elements of the financial statement, ALICE, assets, liability, income, capital, expenses. We've done it. So if they should feature anywhere, they should be able to do it. We've done some day books theories. What are some of the day books theories? We did purchases day book, sales day book. I mentioned sales day book, and the opposite side is what? Sales returns day book. Purchases day book. The opposite side is the purchases returns day book. The cash book is another, what's the name? The cash book is another day book or books of original entry or books of prime entry, book of prime entry. And the general journal, the journal itself, this one is also part of the day books. Journal itself is part of the day books. So we are doing, though we are solving correction errors, we're also learning the theories of different parts. Okay, 3. Are we good?
3. Yes.
Any question? Any question? All right, let's continue.
Number 3. The cash at hand balance of 10,700 as at 30th June 2018 was omitted from the trial balance in error.
All right, what do you do?
Identify the account involved.
What are the accounts?
Cash account.
Cash account and
Cash.
customer's account.
Okay, so you can give customer, that's fine. Let's put customer here. What next? Whenever you have any question, let me finish because where I am, maybe I'm trying to draw a chain of thoughts. So when you ask a question, it will break. When I finish, then you can ask your question. That will be better. Yes, cash account. Let's be quick. Hey, what's the next step?
Record the entry per the transaction.
All right, what's the entry?
Cash has a debit balance.
He said it was omitted. If it was
Yeah,
omitted, what does it mean?
it
It wasn't
wasn't
recorded.
recorded at all.
It's not recorded. And there are 2 accounts involved. It will be cash and maybe one other account. It means that other account will it be recorded?
No.
The cash at hand of 10,735 was omitted from the trial balance in error. And there are 2 accounts, like the cash and the customer. So if it was omitted in the cash account, in the other accounts, will it be there or it will not be there?
It will be there.
So if it will be there in the cash account, in other words, you're not writing anything in the cash account because it was omitted. That's the error. The error is that in the cash account, it was omitted. So it means that the other account, it will be in there. And that account was part of the trial balance, right?
Yes.
What's the next step? So the error is that you don't record anything. They didn't record anything in the cash account. What's the next step? Quick.
Ascertain whether the error affects the agreement of the trial balance.
Okay, so that error which has occurred, right?
Yes.
Does it affect the agreement of the trial balance or it does not?
It does not.
It does not.
It's not.
It does.
It does.
There are
Or
2 accounts. In
error of
one, it was omitted.
The error of
He didn't write it. It's an error of single
error.
entry. The cash at hand balance of 10,400 at 30th January 2018 was omitted. Omitted means that cash one, they didn't record it in. Are you getting it?
Yes.
Are you getting it?
Yes.
It means that that cash at hand, they didn't record it in the cash account. And why does it affect? It means that I've told you account is two or more accounts. We've seen the return out towards the LKM and LKM, three accounts. And mostly we use two accounts. We also saw the cash, we saw the cash account, we saw the sales and the, I think, sales returns account. So here, it was not in the cash account. It doesn't mean they didn't mention the other account. I mean, that other account is correct. And that account is in the trial balance, but this one is not in the trial balance because there was no figure in it. The error was that they didn't record anything. If they didn't record anything, they didn't also say that the other account they didn't record. Assuming they had said in the cash account it wasn't recorded, it wasn't captured in, or they said the cash account balance of 10,700 as at 30th June was omitted from the trial balance in error, as well as the customer account. Then it means that here all the two accounts, nothing was written inside. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
In such a case, it's an error of omission for both accounts. But here, though they use the word omitted, the omitted is only affecting one account, and it's a single entry account. Error of single entry says that the double entry is done for only one account, but the other entry is not done. Do you get it?
Yes.
So it means that in the other account, it was neatly or accurately recorded, but the cash has the error. So the question is that the cash at hand balance of 10,700 as at 30th June was omitted from the trial balance in error, right? This error affects the agreement of the trial balance. And if it affects the agreement of the trial balance, we should use suspense to correct it. Are you good? Are you good?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So the
Yes.
question is, in correcting it, in which side of the cash account will we record the 10,700?
Debit side.
Debit, because cash, I've told you cash is an asset. Cash is an asset. So you record it on 10,700. Debit side is an asset. If 10,700 is good, is being recorded on the debit side of the cash, in the suspense, where we record the 10,700?
Credit.
Credit. Hmm? The 10,700, where is it coming from?
Cash.
In the cash, the 10,700, where is it coming from?
Suspense.
That's it. This one is correct. Are you good?
Yes.
You have to practice. So after the class, go and practice. If you know you are okay with BRS, don't spend so much time. Tomorrow morning, you can do a small revision. Use your eyes to scan over the BRS or to skim over the VRS, and that's it. And pay attention to the one you are struggling with and solve it more. I've solved two questions with you and sure you're able to solve them just step by step before you realize you can solve it. It's 10 marks. General 5 marks. Suspense 5 marks. 10 marks. It's better you complete it than not do anything and lose 10 marks. Okay, so let's go. This is the suspense mini account. Let's go to the parent account. It's on the credit side in the suspense account. It is cash. That's the corresponding account. So suspense parent account, credit side, 10,700. Then how much is it? Cash. That's the corresponding account. Are you good?
Hmm.
Then, hey, those of you who are sleeping, it is what? 356. So, are you good? Stop sleeping in the class. Okay. Now, two accounts, cash and suspense, right? Which of them has a debit entry? Which of them has a debit entry?
Cash.
Cash.
Cash. So I go to cash.
Cash.
I'll go to the journal. In the journal, write cash first. Cash account. How much is it? 10,700. Then the next one will be what? Suspense. You indent it or slant it. 10,000 what? 700.
700.
Are we good?
Yes.
Hmm.
We have how many more? Three more. Let's finish it quickly. Working four. Uh-huh. let me call somebody who is sleeping in the class to read. Let me call somebody who is sleeping in the class to read. Ethel. 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 Is she in the class or she's outside the class? Yaira, read. Yaira, read. They say they will not read. Okay. Read, read. Anyone should read. Let's finish quickly.
Building repairs of 12,200 were undertaken during the month ended 30th June 2018. The amount was paid by check. The entry was correctly treated in the bank account, but no corresponding entry was made.
All right, let's go quickly. What do we do next?
Identify the account involved.
Ethel, what are the accounts involved? Hi. If you didn't get it because of your network, when we finish, I'll quickly upload it on the YouTube channel and share it. Then you watch it quickly. We saw two questions. Okay, so what are the accounts involved?
Building
Building
repairs.
account.
And
What's the difference between building repairs account and building accounts?
Building repairs,
And then one is
it's
building.
expense. And then building is an asset.
Good. So they are different. All right. And which other accounts?
Bank
Bank
account.
account.
bank
Bank
account.
account.
Bank accounts. Is it difficult?
No.
Not
Little.
really.
Definitely.
Why?
You meet some end transactions which are quite difficult. And that is why it's an exam. There will be one you think. Don't waste time on it. Just do what you can and move on. Because as one, some will be difficult, might not be difficult. Are you getting it?
Okay. Okay.
Just
Yeah.
move on and do what you can and go away. I mean, move on, do what you can and go away to the next one. Are you good? Don't spend 5 years on one transaction which is bothering you. Just do whatever you can and write anything and go. Mhm. Now let's go. Building repairs account, right?
Yeah.
And then bank accounts. Yeah. So identify the accounts involved. That's it. What's the next one?
Record the entries per the transactions.
Record. So these are the steps we are still using. I'll be coming here. Record the entries per the transaction. Okay, let's read it and see how we should enter them. Mm-hmm. Oh, quick. Hey, no one. Okay. Building repairs of 12,200 were undertaken during the month of ended whatever. Ended the month during the month ended 30th June 2018. The amount was paid by check. The entry was correctly treated in the bank account, but no corresponding entry was made. The entry was correctly treated in the bank account, but no corresponding entry was made. Okay, so what is it? Record the entries per the transaction, yes? The entry was correctly treated in the bank account. So how do we treat that in the bank account? How should we be recording the bank account?
Okay. So 12,200 will be at the debit side of the bank account.
Bank account is like cash. We mostly use bank when we are dealing with checks. But if the payment or receipt is by cash, we use cash book or cash account. If it's by check, we use bank. So just as cash has debit side to be receipts and credit side to be payment, so is the bank account. Debit side is receipts. Credit side is payment. So yes, what do we do next? Come again with what we were saying.
Bank
Okay.
account should be credited.
Yes. Building repairs. If you are doing building repairs, we are taking, and some people come to do your, it says the amount was paid by check. Payment. So in the bank account, do you record on the debit side or credit side?
Credit side.
Credit
In
side.
some, even they were even favorable to tell you that the amount, the entry was correctly treated in the bank account. They should have said no entry was made in the bank building repairs. Then you go and think about, okay, there are two accounts. If no entry was made in the building repairs, then it means that the right thing was done in the bank account. Is that true?
Mm.
Yeah. But here they said the entry was correctly treated in the bank account. Mostly they will not tell you. They will not tell you. Like the first one, the previous one, the cash at hand balance of 10,700, that's at June 2018, was omitted from the trial balance in error. They've only spoken on one account, but there are two accounts involved. So you have to go and say that, okay, then there was one account which was correctly done. So how was it done there? For which they didn't do this one. But in the second, what you are currently working on, they've told you that the bank account was correctly treated. And they said it was paid by check. So you credit the bank account with how much?
Okay.
12,200. This 12,200, where is it going to? Which account is it going to? There are two accounts. Yes. Where is it going to? Oh, there are two accounts on the board on the screen.
Building repairs account.
To go to building repairs. Don't mention any account which is not here. There are two. From here, it will go there. From there, it will come here. That's how it is. So they said that it was. So this is how it was done in the bank account. So in the building repairs account, we are recording the entries per the transactions in the account. But so what's happening in the building repairs account?
It will be debited.
No. From the question. What's happening in the building repairs account from the transaction?
There was no transaction.
Well,
It
there was
was
no
nothing was in. Are you getting it?
Yes.
There was nothing in the building repairs account. So this, you have to record the entries per the transaction. From the transaction we read, this is what it was. The building repairs was okay, but there was nothing in the building, the bank account was okay, but there was nothing in the building repairs account. Are you good?
Yes.
Next step. Next step. These are the steps we are following. So we identify the account involved, which we have identified as building repairs account and bank account from the transaction. Then, let me do this. So we've done the first bullet point. We've done the second. We've done the third. We're on the fourth. We're on the fourth bullet point. What next?
Ascertain whether the error affect the agreement of the trial balance.
Okay. No. First, we have to identify the account. We've recorded the entries per the transaction. Identify three. Identify the account with error. That's the third one. So between the bank and the bank request, which account has the error?
building
Sorry, between the
repairs.
building repairs and the bank, which has the error?
Building
Building
repairs.
repairs.
Why does the building repairs have the error?
God, there
There was
was no
no
transaction recorded.
Because there
entry
was
made.
nothing
There was no
recorded there. It was omitted. It's like the previous one. It was omitted. This error of single entry. They only recorded for one account. They didn't complete the double entry for the other account. It's like the previous one, the cash one. Are you getting it? Guys, are you getting it?
yes,
Yes.
sir.
Let's go. So we are done with the three. Four. Ascertain whether or not the error affects the agreement or the trial balance. This error, does it affect the agreement of the trial balance or it does not?
It does.
That's
Joe, why? Joe, why?
it doesn't balance.
You are not explaining it well.
Uh, okay, so it was credited in the bank account, but wasn't debited in the is it building repairs account.
That is one. What's the second point? I gave you 2
There
points.
was no entry made in it.
Yes. So the amounts are
Building
not the
repairs.
same. The amounts are not the
Yes,
same. So it was credited in the bank account, debit account. The business account wasn't debited. We don't know what they did. They didn't do anything. And also the amount. So after you look at the debit and credit, you go and look at the amounts. The amount is 12,000 or the cost is 12,200. But we don't even see the 12,200 on the debit side. So the amounts are not the same. In the buildings and repairs account, the amount is zero on the debit side. And also the bank account, the amount is 12,200. So because they are not the same, the error affects the agreement of the trial balance. Are you good?
yes,
Yes.
So if the error affects the agreement of the trial balance, what do we do? Step 5. If error affects the trial balance, we say we shall ascertain whether or not the error affects the agreement of the trial balance. Yes, it does. I'll give you the reason. You look at the debits, the double entry, debits and credits. Then you look at the amounts, whether they are the same. 5. If error affects the trial balance, use suspense to correct it. So now that it affects the trial balance, we will introduce what? The suspense account.
yes, that's account.
Remember that the bank account is correct. It doesn't have an issue. So we bring the suspense account. So the suspense account is going to correct it. Now, in correcting it, we will ask ourselves, where in the building repairs account do we need the 12,200? Which side of the account in the building repairs account do we need the 12,200?
Debit.
The debit
Debit side.
side.
So I write here 12,200. If it's on the debit side in the building repairs, suspense, where will it be?
The
Credit.
credit side.
Credit.
This 12,200, where is it coming from?
Building repairs.
The building repairs in the 12,200 in the building repairs account, where is it coming from?
Suspense.
Is it difficult?
Yes.
No.
Practice. You have a short time, practice. Okay, let's go. We have building repairs accounts. Okay, so let's go to the
Yeah,
parents suspense account. This is the mini account. Let's go to the parents account. Credit side is recorded on the credit side here. So let's go to the parents suspense account. This is the parents account. Credit side, building repairs, right?
Mm.
How much is it?
12,000.
12,200.
Then we'll ask ourselves. We will ask ourselves between the building repairs and the surface account, which one of them has a debit entry?
Building.
Building repairs, debit. So we'll go to the journal and write a debit first. This is the journal. Then write a building repairs account. Don't just write building repairs. Write building repairs account. 12,200. Then you write what? The suspense next. 12,200. Are we good?
Mm.
Yes.
Let it always slant. Let it always indent it, indent it, indent it, indent it. Let it be like that. Last two, then we close. We go on a break. Working what?
Ranking 5.
I'll upload it
Uh,
quickly when you are done.
okay.
So
Rent paid by check of 45,000 cedis on 1st January 2022 was recorded in the books as 60,000. Mercy Asamoah's landlord has indicated that rent will increase to 60,000 in future, but no invoice has been received for the current year.
All right. What do you do?
Identify the account involved.
What are the accounts involved? The first step says,
Rent,
step one, identify the accounts involved. So what are the accounts involved?
rent
Rent,
account,
Mm-hmm.
bank account.
Why bank?
Bank,
Because the rent was paid with check.
That's how you look at it. So bank.
what?
If it's cash, you use cash account. If it's bank check, you use bank. I said it earlier. Okay. So that's the next step.
Record the entries per the transaction.
So based on the transaction, let us record the entries. Oh, let's be quick.
Rent with my check.
So you ask yourself, how was it recorded in the rent account? How was it recorded in the bank account from the transaction? That's what you ask yourself. And you just make the entries. That's all. Mm-hmm. Rent paid by a check of 45,000 was recorded in the books. Which books are we dealing with here? How many books are we dealing with here?
Two,
How many books are we dealing with here?
two,
Two.
Two.
Two,
Two books. What are they? Rent and bank. Those are the
bank,
books. So instead of 45,000, how much did they record it?
60,000.
So it means that they were correctly, the size of the accounts. Okay. So now, in the rent account, where would they record the 60,000?
Debit.
Why debit?
Rent.
Because
because
rent
Yes.
is
paid
an expense. An expense under the five, it falls on the debit side. Do you get it?
Yes.
Yes.
Or bank, it says it was paid by check. So bank is on the credit side. So bank is 60,000. Are you good?
Sir.
So so rent will also be what? 60,000. Debit. Where is this 60,000 going to? It's going to the rent. Where is this 60,000 coming from? It's coming from bank. Do we get it?
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah?
Sir.
Yeah.
Sir, rent paid. You said rent paid is an expense.
Rent. Rent is an expense.
Rent.
Rent is an expense.
Okay. So what if the question was like rent received?
Rent received is an income.
Okay.
That Mercia Samuel's landlord is a confusion. Don't concentrate on it at all. Because we don't know anyone who is called Mercia Samuel. Right?
Okay.
Or the Mercia Samuel could be a tenant, and Eva Autry might be the landlord. Even landlord, Eva Autry is a lady, so it should have been landlady.
Mm.
Are you getting it?
Yes.
So rent paid by check of 45,000 on 1st January 2022 was recorded in the books as 60,000. So let's just do that. So it means, how was it recorded? In the bank account, they recorded it as 60,000. Meanwhile, what they took to a bank was 45,000. That's what they gave a check of 45,000. But when they were recording, they recorded it as 60,000 on the credit side. And on the rent to debit side, they recorded it as 60,000. That's how it was recorded in their books. But the actual amount was what? 45,000. So how do we deal with this? So that's the next. We have recorded the entries per the transaction. What's the next? Identify the account with error. Which of the accounts has or have errors?
Both accounts.
both of them.
Both. Because it should be 45,000. They've recorded 60,000 in both accounts. So they all have errors. Let's move on
Yeah.
to the next. Ascertain whether or not the error affects the agreement of the trial balance. The errors, do they affect the agreement of the trial balance?
No.
Yeah.
You look at two things. Before you answer anything, just think about the two things. The double entry and whether the figures are the same. That's all. Before you say yes or no. Not that because the errors are two. We have errors which affect, errors which do not affect. So before you say yes or no, look at these two things. Is the double entry done? Debit and credit done? Are the amount the same? That's all. If the double entry is done and the amounts are the same, it doesn't affect. But if the double entry is not done or the amounts are not the same, then it affects. But when those two go together, that's what I've written here. The step 4, I've written double debit and credit and the amount. You look at the debit and credit. Have they been done? The amounts, are they the same? So, does the error affect or does not affect?
It
It
does
does
not
not
affect.
affect
Why?
because the figures are the same.
One, the figures are the same. Uh-huh.
The correct
And
entry has
The
been done.
double entry.
The double entry has been done. One is here,
Yeah.
rent is debited. Rent is debited.
bank is credited.
Bank is credited. So they've done a double entry. There's no big deal. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's it. So rent is debited. Bank is credited. The figures are the same. 60 here, 60 there. So it's an error, but doesn't affect the trial balance. So if the error doesn't affect the trial balance, then it means that we will use those two accounts to correct it. We don't use the suspense. You correct it using the two accounts without the suspense. But if the error affects, then we will bring the suspense and use to correct them. Whichever one has the error. We realized that both of the accounts have errors because the entries shouldn't have been that way. But then those errors, do they affect or do they not affect? Look at the double entry and the amounts. If the amounts are the same and the double entry is done, it doesn't affect, but it's an error. In such a case, now that we've seen that it does not affect, ascertain whether or not the errors affect the agreement or the trial balance. If error 6, if error does not affect the trial balance, correct it without using suspense account. So these two accounts are the errors. We'll use them to correct each other without bringing in the suspense account. Are we good?
Yes.
So how do we correct the rent and the bank?
That's the 45. So we
Add the
deduct
difference.
We subtract the word.
45,000. The 45,000 from the 60. From the 60,000. The
So
45
how do we
from
do
the
it? How do we do
60,000.
it? How much? Hold on. How much money do we need in a rent account?
45,000. 45,000.
Which side do we need a 45,000? Debit or credit? Quick, quick, quick.
Debit.
We need a
Debit.
45 on the debit side. It shouldn't be 60, it should be 45 here. And it should be 45 for there. So
Yeah.
what do we do to the 60 to get 45?
Mm,
We subtract
How much?
15,000.
The 15,
15,000.
which side of the account do we place the 15?
credit
The
side.
same place.
Credit.
Like,
I said,
Credit side.
whenever you put the figure on the opposite side, you subtract. Don't forget it all. Whenever you put the figure on the opposite side, you subtract. So we need to get 15. To get 45,000 simply means that subtract 15 from the 60. Your final balance will be 45. Are you good?
Yes.
Yep.
So we need 45 in the bank, credit side. Just take 15 out. This 15,000, which side, where is it going to? Which account?
Bank.
Bank. The 50,000 in the bank, where is it coming from?
Rent.
rent.
Rent. So we have corrected the two accounts. Don't go and write 45. 45 is not the correction. The correction is the amount which will reduce the 60,000 to the 45. Watch. Rents. I have you as bank, right? 60,000. When I bring 15,000 here to rent to bank, 15,000. Watch.
It's
Let me
okay.
close off. What I'm doing, don't do it in exams. There's no need. The two sides, one is 15,000, one is 60,000. The higher is 60,000 debits, 60,000 credits. What's the difference between
Uh,
the 60,000 and 15,000? What's the difference?
45,000.
45,000.
45,000.
45,000. So this is 15,000. So the difference is what? 45. Balance what? Opposite side. Balance brought down. How much is it?
45,000.
45,000.
So we've gotten a 45,000 eventually. On the debit side, that's what we want. Is here. If I do it for bank, you get a 45,000 on the credit side. So assuming you go and place the 45,000 on the credit side, it means you're going to reduce the 60 to 15,000, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
Which is wrong. Because it said that it should be 45,000. So here, there's no suspense. The corrected entries are bank 15, rent 15. Who owns this account where we have the bank 15,000? Who owns the account? Who is the owner of the account? It is rent. So, and the one in which we have rent to 50,000, who is the owner of the account? It is bank. So we write the entities' names. So in the rent, with the two of the accounts, which one has the debit entry? Which one has the credit entry?
Rent house debit.
Come again. Which one, between the bank and the rent, which one has a corrected debit entry?
Bank.
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 It's bank.
Bank.
I know you guys are tired. Let's finish it so that you can go and rest. This class, I'm not having a class now. You guys, we are not using journal. We are not using suspense. So we go here with bank accounts. How much was it? 15,000. Then what's the other account?
Rent.
Rent.
Rent account. Don't write rent. Write rent account. How much was it? 15,000.
15,000.
Then you underline. The reason why you don't have to use a pen. What if there are more or there is more to be entered and I've used, or what if I shut it down? Like I've ended the whole table and there is more to be recorded. Are you good? So don't use pencil. If there is more, then you can continue downwards. Let's do the last one, then we go on a break. The accounting students, I gave them 4. I'm even tired. Okay, let's see. Working 6, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So a credit sale of 19,000 was recorded by debiting sales with 19,000 and crediting receivables with 19,000.
Mm-hmm. Let's go through the steps. What's the first step?
Identify the
Then
account.
find the account involved.
What are the accounts?
Credit,
Huh? Hey, credit sale or sale or sales. And what else? What else do you have? Receivable. We good?
Yeah.
Credit sales is the same as sales. Okay, credit sales is the same as sales. So let me write sales.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So sales accounts, receivables accounts. So what's the next step? Record the entries per the transaction. Hey, some people are sleeping. Record the entries per the transaction. Mm-hmm. What are the entries?
Credit sale 19,000.
19,000.
Huh? What do we do? A credit
Sales
sale of 19,000 was recorded by debiting sales with
sales
19,000. So they came to sales and said debits 19,000, right? And
mm,
Yes.
crediting
Yeah.
receivable is 19,000. Receivable, they said 19,000 here. So this 19,000 in receivable, which account is it coming from?
sales
Sales. Then the sales 19,000, which account is it going to?
Receivable.
receivable.
It's coming from. So this is what they've done. He said it was recorded. Record the entries per the transaction. So from the transaction, last transaction, that's how they recorded it. Are we good?
Yes.
Now it says identify the account with error. Which account has the error?
Both.
Both of them.
Why?
Sales has a credit balance.
Sales has a credit balance. So receivables will have a what? Debit
Mm,
balance.
Debit balance.
Sales is an income in the alice. Receivable is an asset in the alice. And income as a credit is on the credit side. Receivable as an asset is on the debit side. Have you seen it?
yes.
Yes.
Good. The next question. So the two accounts have errors or are error accounts. 4. Ascertain whether or not the error affects the agreement of the trial balance. The error, does it affect the agreement of the trial balance?
No.
No.
Oh,
Hey, are there only two people in the class?
No.
Janet,
no.
Yaira. If you say
Sir.
no, why no?
The amount is the same.
Are you Yaira? I would ask you from the class. Are you Yaira? Yaira, why no?
So the amounts are the same.
You are doing copy and paste for me. And so, and what else?
Sir, the principle was obeyed of debiting the double entry principle.
Yeah, the double entry. They debited one, they credited one. The amount are the same. So it's an error, all right, but it does not affect the agreement of the trial balance. The error is because sales have credits and receivables have debits. But the rather debited sales and credited receivables is an error. We want to check whether that error affects the trial balance. And from what Yaira said, it does not affect the trial balance because the double entry was obeyed of debiting and crediting, and then the amounts are also the same. That's what you look at to see whether they balance or they've not balanced. That's all. So now let's go on to the next one. So as the same whether or not the error affect the agreement or the trial balance. 6. If error does not affect the trial balance, correct it without using suspense. So because the error does not affect the agreement or trial balance, we don't need suspense. We use those two accounts just like the previous one to balance it off or to correct it. So how do we correct it?
Do you want to
You
try that?
double, you double the
Good.
amount and take it to
We'll
the account.
double the 19,000, right? Because
Yeah.
if you just write 19,000 on the credit side to cancel it off, you will get zero. After that, you have to come and write another 19,000. So you double it. That's good. That's good. You are learning, and I'm happy. So what do you have here? 38,000. Then the receivables, what do? You double it. That error of what? Complete reversal. The 38,000 in the receivable, where is it coming from?
Sales,
Sales.
This 38,000 in the sales, where is it going to?
receiver.
Receivables.
That is it. It's not difficult. So, since there is no suspense, we will not enter anything in the suspense account. We will just go to the journal and the two accounts. We look at the one with the what? With the debit entry first. With the debit entry. We record that one first before the one with the credit entry. So the two accounts, which one of them has the debit entry?
Receivables.
Receivable.
Receivable. Let's go. It's not difficult. Oh. Coco, mobile, difficult.
Hmm.
Hey.
Receivable, keep quiet before
Sorry.
I eat you. I eat you into my womb. Receivable account, how much is it?
It's
38,000, right?
38,000.
Debits.
Yeah.
Then what's the other one?
sales.
Sales account. How much is it? 38,000.
38,000.
So if you use a pencil, you can close it off. Finally, you close it off the table. You close off your table. Then the suspense, I've told you, you not always have your suspense balancing, like the way with the previous one was. So here, the debit side and the credit side, which one is higher? Which one has the higher of values or the
The
higher of
credit
total value?
side.
The debit side. So we close off.
Mm.
No, the
The credit side.
The
credit
credit side,
side.
okay. So what's the total for the credit side?
12,000, 22,000.
Hmm.
16,350, 10,700.
38, 200.
So 39,250.
39,000.
250.
You repeat the same for the debit side, 39,250. What's the difference between 39,250 and 6,550?
32,700.
32,000. This
700.
32,000, in your exam, you write balancing figure. It doesn't mean you are wrong, oh. You just write balancing figure. It's not all the time you would have it balanced like the way we did it. Are we good?
Okay.
Yes.
So first,
Yes,
just a recap. When a question is placed before you, write the name of the entity at the top, if archery, and align it literally in ink, in pen. Don't use black pen, use blue pen. Then two, you go to the requirement quickly. The requirement says required, right? Prepare journal entries with appropriate narrations necessary to correct the above errors. So you write journal entries, you draw a table on one page, but you draw it in the center or the center of the page. At the top, sorry, particulars, debits, Ghana cedis, credit. Don't change debits and credits. In accounting, debit first, credit second. Ghana cedis, you use a pencil, you draw a table. Then you leave the tables, don't close them down. On the next page, behind the next page, you write suspense account. Draw your T account and write a suspense at the center. Ghana city signs currencies. Then you come below.
so I have a
Below.
question here.
Uh-huh.
No, you see where the cash account that you cancelled, that do we need to also cancel it or we don't need to write it at all? I wanted to ask that.
Which working number?
Oh, no, I think scroll down. Rather. Yes, okay. You see the cash account that you cancelled and the bank
This
account
one.
No,
you
it's
cancel. Yes,
customer.
No, it's
a
customer.
customer. Okay,
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
is it? Do we need to also write it or there's no need?
No, 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 no. We are only writing the error accounts. Are you getting it?
Yes,
You see this bank account, I canceled it.
yes.
It's not part of the entry. You
Okay,
see, so we are only writing the error account, the account with error. That's what we are writing.
okay, sir.
But the correct account will help us know the double entry. Do you understand it?
Okay, sir.
You want to go and watch the video. When you go and watch the video again. So success account, when you are writing the difference, how do you determine the difference? You look at the account with the shortage, where there was shortage. One account, it said that the credit exceeds the debits by 6550. It means the credit is more than the debit. So the 6550 will go to the debit side. It's a shortage. The one we solved earlier, I said the debit exceeds the credit by some amount of money, let's say 1,800. It means the debit is more than the credit. So you're going to write 1,800 in the credit side of the suspense. That's a shortage. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
Then you write a difference. Then in the middle of the book, halfway down the line, you begin with your workings. Like you have done it, workings. Then you start your workings, your T. Then the steps. You go with the steps. That is all. So practice the two. One balanced, one, there was no balance at the end for the first one. But the second one, we had a balancing figure, 32,700. You write balancing figure, 32,700, then you close it off. Always ensure the figures here are the same. Always ensure they are the same. That means you are balancing your work. Okay, class, we'll end here and practice more